In today's video, we're going to talk about dual arm monitor mounts / stands, specifically the EleTab, so stay tuned. Hi, I'm Walt from Livestreaming Tech, and today let's talk about the EleTab dual arm monitor mount. Now, before we get really deep into this, let's talk about price point. Now, the price point at the current time of the recording of this video and the time that we purchased this on Amazon.com, you can find the link in the description below. That's our affiliate link, and any purchases through that link help support the channel, and we greatly appreciate you when you do so, is $69.99. Now, this isn't like a backbreaker when it comes to this, and like I said, it's a great entry point. Yes, you could probably find some dual arm monitor mounts or monitor stands at a cheaper price and way more expensive than this, but I find that this is a nice entry point to where you're going to get a solid stand that's not too flimsy, but at the same time that's not going to break the bank. We picked this one up for my son for his streaming / gaming rig, and let's go ahead and first let's jump on over to the unboxing, and I'll show you a little bit about that. First, I'd like to note that it came in a nice sturdy box. There was no obvious gashes, dings, holes, anything like that. In other words, it looks like the people from Amazon took great care when it came to delivering this to me. As we open the box, everything is nice and neatly wrapped and has its own little compartments, so nothing's really being jostled around. In other words, it didn't sound like a broken lamp when I received this. The directions are great. They're easy to read, and this is all that you're going to need really for the setup of what is provided. I love the separation of the bolts and screws. They come in nice individually labeled packages. They're separated. I mean, it's one long package, but they're actually heat sealed in between, so there is separation in between each one. So if you only need one certain type of screw or bolt, you only have to open up that individual portion size package, which allows you to throw the rest back into the box and not have them loose and falling around. The sharp looking monitor stand, I really just, even before setting this up, I know that this is going to be a great monitor stand. It looks sharp, it's clean, it's aesthetic. I mean, I have nothing really bad to say about this one. Now let's go ahead and talk about the assembly. I have to say this, the easiest assembly yet when it comes to dual arm monitor mounts. Now, I really can't say as far as Dale's went when he did the flexi mount for his setup or his tri-monitor setup, but I did put another monitor, which you'll see in another video here in the future on this channel, where my setup, and I would have to say that as far as like complicity or frustration wise, 5 being a totally frustrating, ready to throw out the window and throw it into the dump with all the rest of the complete burning trash, I would say that this is a 1. There are only little slightly frustrations, but that's just me nitpicking at it, but it is very easy to put together, and it's the easiest assembly I've done yet. The instructions are clear and easy to understand. Screws and bolts are labeled and separated. This was a plus. I talked about this during the unboxing. I can't thank the company enough, the makers of EleTab, that this was a great thing, because the fact that, like I said, from previous experiences, I found that they just kind of throw all the bolts and nuts and screws and whatnot all into one little plastic package, and you break it open, you have the chance of losing stuff, and really you got to kind of hold the screw up to the instruction manual and hope that that's the right size or the right screw that they're talking about. This way, it was nice and neat, and it was properly labeled, so I didn't have to sit there and dump all the screws out onto the floor and like I was playing some childhood game of pickup sticks. So the next thing I liked, it worked great to attach to the desk via the edge mount. Reason being is my son doesn't have a grommet hole or on his desk. So really all I needed was a couple inches of space between the wall and his desk to really slide this in and tighten it down. It worked great for my son's 2 monitors. They really, unless you have ginormous monitors, this is going to work great for you. He has one 19-inch old school type monitor that he uses for his Discord and chat and whatnot. And then his actual gaming monitor, his MSI gaming monitor, I do believe is a 24-inch, and really I didn't really had to do much adjustment when attaching these to the dual arm monitor mount. Previous experience, as soon as I put my monitors on the dual arm that I use, they started sagging right immediately. Now, of course, I corrected this by tightening bolts and whatnot. And with the flexi mount that my brother uses, you won't find this at all, because the fact that not only is it spring tension, it also has gas tension as well. So that worked out great for my brother, because his monitors are slightly bigger than the ones that I use and my son uses. Now, I can't really speak to the grommet mount because I didn't use it. I like to say, oh yeah, it's going to be a breeze to fasten this to a grommet. But if it's anything like the edge mount, I would say that you're not really going to have any kind of trouble when it comes to mounting this. That's, like I said, comparing it to the edge mount. I love the fast screws for fastening the monitors to the mount and stand. So basically, you just screw in the plates to the back, and literally they slide into place, and there's a small fast screw. What I mean by that is you don't need a screwdriver, you don't need an Allen wrench, you don't need nothing to screw this into place. It holds the monitors into place onto the arms, and this is great for later on down the road. Say you have multiple monitors and you're working on different types of projects, or you just want a quick swap when you buy a new monitor with your stimulus check. Then yeah, it's going to be quick and easy to do. And I thought that was another great little feature that EleTab used, which I wish my company that did my dual arm monitors had. But you know, once again, I'm just nitpicking on that. So in the conclusion, let's talk about that price point again, $69.99. Now, I know some of you probably think, wow, that's super cheap. That I don't know, I should probably pay a lot more, or some of you are saying, wow, that is too much. Let me just say this, for $69.99, you are getting the biggest bang for your buck when it comes to dual monitor mounts or monitor stands, as far as what I've experienced. So definitely give this one a check. The link is in the description below. Once again, it's an affiliate link, and anything even if you choose not to purchase it, you purchase another item, as long as you clicked on that link, it actually helps support the channel. But you know what really helps support the channel is if you check out this video right here, where my brother talks about his dual arm monitor, which he no longer uses because he has a monitor mount. But yeah, it's the flexi mount. Check that video out, or check out this YouTube recommended video right here. Until then, see you soon.